So, welcome back. It's not just about twin flames. It's not just about twin flames, it's about something else. There's someone else. There's a person wandering around. Before we get to this person, we need to understand something. This someone else is very important to you. In fact, you are actually searching for it all your life. And we start our search from the beginning. The starting point of being a teenager or an adult. Because this essence disappears as soon as we become an adult. It just disappears. And we become happy. We become wiser. We are like, okay, finally, I'm a man or I'm a woman. And yeah, it's good, but there's side effects and a lot. I mean, we need to grow up. We need to transform, just like a butterfly. It starts as a larva and then becomes a cocoon or whatever, starts to harden and then becomes a butterfly. So we need to pass through all these stages. But we are supposed to understand everything, use everything, and come together once again. Okay, there's a center point. So it's like a magical sensation. I'm just gonna tell you why a teenager loses this essence, but a child does not. So the teenager, as soon as it has lots of responsibilities given by the parents, the teenager is possible. It is possible for the teenager to lose this essence, this magical essence of being who she's supposed to be. Okay, kind, nice, intuitive, instinctively knows a lot, and is just a smart person and very lovely. Being an adult, is the label, is more like the label, but also when you hit 18, it's not because you hit 18 that you become adult, it's just a label, you understand? People tells us that, we need to be an adult at a certain age and then we can experience what adults experience. And this gives us a craving to reach there faster, like I want to grow up faster and stuff. But there's side effects. And before I tell you the side effects, I'm gonna tell you what an adult does. So basically, an adult drinks, smokes, does drugs, takes heavy stimulants, and gets psychological and physical stress. Stress equals adult, equals endurance. So basically, being an adult is to have endurance, is to endure. Endure what? Endure pain, endure the agony, endure anger, endure everything. And when you endure, you start to become an adult. An adult endures. It does not let go. Okay? You do not let go. That's why we say, oh, this person has a high ego. High ego meaning it does not let go. But it's possible to have a low ego as well, which is you also do not let go, but you just experience in a different way, the opposite way. For example, one person is very rich, has a lot of money, and thinks he can buy everything and everyone. This is wrong thinking. He does not let go of this idea, right? This action. Same goes for the homeless, for example, who doesn't have where to go, but he was the one who decided to be a homeless. So people should not have pity or shame or whatever for these people because they decided we are super powerful, we can decide to do anything we want. So this homeless decided to go to the streets and for whatever reason, because we all have these hidden powers to overcome anything and become anything. And unfortunately, most homeless, they just do it because they just want the easy way out, right? So this someone else is the inner child. Now you know. This is the inner child. That's why it's like a small baby that lives in each human being. Knowing what it is, it only gets to the first step. This is only the first step to know what it is. Because many people, they are completely oblivious of what this means and what is it. Look, so they think, okay, we are adults, we are separated from the children, I can never go back. Some people, not a lot, when they hit their 70s, 60s, 70s, they become a child again. This is possible. It's because we complete a cycle. But we don't want to hit our 70s to be able to understand this. I'm going to tell you exactly, well, not exactly, but how to connect, how to reconnect, and why. Give us a like if you enjoy so far, and follow us for more videos like this. So this video is suggested by one of our members inside our exclusive channel, which is right here on top. And she said how to reconnect with the inner child. And now I'm gonna tell you why this video is for twin flames, not only, of course, for people that are together with one another, or for anyone. It suits everyone. Everyone should really be able to connect with their inner child. So the inner child is you, okay? She's not a separate entity. It's you. That's it. There's no one else other than you. It's also known as the soul. So it's the soul as well. It's just that the soul is like the inner child, like outside. Before you came to Earth, you were already the inner child. You are the soul. It is also your middle path, or your middle part, the heart chakra and solar plexus, something like in between. So now I'm going to explain you the reasons why you need to wake up the inner child. It's very, very, very important. Number one, it will make your connection with twin flames or with your other half, okay, much more smoother, stronger and lovely. And it might even help you connect with your twin flame if you didn't met her yet, or him, and you'll know why. So another reason, makes you enjoy the present moment. Most of us are oblivious in what the present moment is and how to connect to it. We are constantly on the mind or constantly on the body. The body can also connect us to the present moment, but the thing is that sometimes we go into the lush or to the sensations of the body too much, or we are constantly hungry or whatever. You know, we are not in peace. That's why we need to be in the center. And if you enjoy meditation, it's also a very cool thing. It's like the best friend of meditation, inner child. The mind literally hates it. Your intuition gets enhanced with the inner child. So as the instincts. It will be seamless to go into intuition state, you know, to be able to be intuitive enough. It will be seamless. You will just do like this, a snap, and that's it. There's nothing you have to do. You just are intuitive. Now, that's the reason why it's an amazing thing for twin flames. It's actually obligatory. Like, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but with the inner child awakened and connected, you can do whatever you want, and you are in peace, because you will no longer behave by what your ego wants or your mind, you understand? It will be very different behavior. Every single action you take will be final, you understand? Another reason is it heals your mind, your body, and your soul. Plus it gives you endless trips meaning, you know, just by being in the present moment you can triple all you want. Another thing, it enhances your imagination like crazy. It makes your imagination super vivid, like, I don't know, 3D, 4D, 5D, I don't know how you even call this, but you just, it's like your imagination becomes your smartphone. You don't need your smartphone anymore. Your dreams becomes very vivid and more often. Your hidden potentials are triggered. Things like what you used to do as a child were blurred as you became adult, and when you connect with your inner child, it all snaps back together. You can even like activate superpowers, between quotes. It's not really superpowers, but because people are always gathering with people who are clueless about anything in life, like special things in life, like your chi, your energy field, and whatever. You think that humans are supposed to be like this, normal, just eat, sleep, and go to work, right? But we are much more than this. We are super amazing beings. And these superpowers can be beyond your imagination. I don't need to go deep in this, you understand what I mean. So your chi gets activated much easier, you can manipulate it better with the inner child. The inner child is like the hidden door to any limitation you might have. Can you imagine that? Now let's go just a little bit backwards and understand what's going on here a little bit. Because this video is just to illustrate a little bit of who is this someone else that I was telling you, and what the inner child is, why you should bother with it, like why you have to spend time understanding and doing something about it. And also it is to tell you what are the amazing benefits that you might have, that you will have if you dedicate yourself to it. And because of this, I'm going to limit this video to the members from now on, because I'm going to expand deeper. Plus, I don't want to make this video humongous about the origins, the deep origins of the inner child, the side effects. This with the side effects is much more advanced. I will explain later. But what really causes the separation between the inner child and the human beings, and finally how to really reconnect with your inner child. Now, I'm just gonna say one word for the ones who want to understand in the most basic way. It might not, help the people who need a much better explanation, but just one way to understand one word is self-love. Now, with self-love goes a long way to really understand how exactly to practice or whatever. But with just this, you are able to do wonders and to maybe connect with your inner child. But I want to go deep and explain many, many, many things, almost like a story. And it's going to help you without any issues. If you want to understand more, I'm going to explain in our exclusive channel. Reason being is because people take information for granted nowadays. And I think this has been for a long time, but now it's getting worse. I'm going to tell you why. Because the dopamine gets exhausted by so much information in this world. And because of this, you just scroll, you're like, okay, this is the answer. Okay, ciao. And then you scroll and you get out of here. So I'm telling you, I gave you a small bite, and now to get the bigger bite, to eat the entire dish, you need to come in closer with us in our inner circle, and we're gonna tell you exactly what to do. And it's amazing there because it's people, it's like-minded people, and we are going to make much more projects in this exclusive channel. So see you later.